Get you out of my mind.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a keto version of picadillo, so I'm just showing you the ingredients that we'll need. I did forget to include ground turkey, but everything will be in the description below. Okay, so the first thing we're starting with is mincing 6 cloves of garlic and a quarter of a white onion, and then we're adding some avocado oil to the pan on medium heat. So once your pan is hot enough, you're going to add in the onion and the garlic. I didn't add all the onion at first because I wasn't sure if I wanted to use the whole thing, but I ended up using a full quarter of an onion. Then we're going to add some cumin. I don't really measure when I cook, so I just put enough until I can smell it and it looks like it's covering everything. So one ingredient that I didn't show in the beginning that I am going to add is a green pepper. I did use one medium full green pepper for this. In all reality, this should be added at the very beginning so it has time to get soft, but I just kind of decided last minute to include this. So now that the bell pepper, the onion, and the garlic are ready, I'm going to include the ground turkey. This was pre-cooked. I didn't want it to take too long on camera, but this is 2 pounds of ground turkey that I'm adding in. So now I'm going to add Worcestershire sauce, and this is going to be a quarter cup and then another 1/8 of a cup since I am doubling the recipe. So I'm adding that in and combining all of those ingredients together. Then I'm going to add in some vegetable broth. It'll end up being about 1.5 cups. And you're supposed to use chicken broth for this recipe. I would recommend that. I just had vegetable broth on hand, so that's what I ended up using. But I'm going to add that to the mixture and then combine everything there. The next ingredient is a full 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. So I'm just going to combine that. The next ingredient I'm going to add is capers. So again, I'm not really measuring. I do really enjoy capers. They give a little bit of a tang to any dish that you're making. So I just kind of eyeball it and use as many as I feel like will give enough flavor to the dish. So now I'm just going to add in some oregano, again, just kind of to taste. Not really measuring, but I will do a final taste test to make sure I'm not missing anything. Then I just added in some salt and pepper, and we're going to cover it and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. So while that's simmering, let's talk about my Mother's Day giveaway. So you might be thinking, a giveaway, free things, how do I enter with little to no effort from me? Well, I'm going to tell you how to enter. First things first, you're going to like my Facebook page. Then you're going to share my giveaway post on your personal Facebook timeline. And then you're going to tag 2 friends in the comment section on my giveaway post. Once you've done all 3, you can sit back and relax because once I hit 200 followers on that page, I will be choosing one lucky winner to receive a $50 gift card to a place of your choosing. So you can use this for yourself, for a friend, for Mother's Day, whatever you choose, the $50 is all yours. So you might be thinking, that's great, Jamie, but how do I find your Facebook page in the first place? That is a very good question. You're going to search at JamieXQ on Facebook to enter. Good luck! Okay, back to the cooking. So now we're going to make our cauliflower rice as the base for our picadillo. So what I'm going to do is put 2 tablespoons of butter in the bottom of the pan. Typically, you're going to use regular rice for this, but again, this is the keto version of the dish, so it's lower carb. Okay, so once our butter's melted, I actually did decide to chop up some more garlic to add to it. So it wasn't in the additional recipe, but just sounded like a good idea. So I'm just mixing the garlic in with the melted butter, and again, I'm just going to cook the garlic until it's fragrant, and then we'll add more ingredients. Okay, so now the garlic is ready. I am including my riced cauliflower. I believe these are 12-ounce bags, so altogether it should be about 24 ounces of riced cauliflower. Now I'm just adding in some chili powder, some salt, and some pepper. And I'm just going to mix all of those ingredients together inside of the rice. Keep in mind the cauliflower rice is frozen, so it'll take a little bit for it to cook down. Now I'm going to add in about 3 lime wedges. So I just had these left over from a meal the night before, so they are in like quarter pieces. So it's basically 3 of the quarter pieces of lime for this step. And that's essentially the last step. So all I'm doing here is just kind of going through, combining everything. I'm going to do some taste tests to make sure that everything is coming together the way I want it to, and adding any ingredients I think it might need. So I believe I did add some more cumin and some more salt and pepper. So keep in mind that the original dish is actually made with beef and then also, again, just regular rice. So I chose turkey since we don't really eat red meat in my house, but you guys can substitute whatever you want in the dish. I think it would be really good to add maybe some Parmesan to the garlic butter rice or some mozzarella cheese on top when you serve it. It's kind of easy to play around with and just kind of get it to where you guys want it. And then I will include a photo after this of what the dish looks like when it's all plated and it's all done. Okay, so here's the final dish. So you do plate it with the rice on the bottom and the meat mixture on top, but this dish is really easy to play around with, super simple to make. The longest time that it really takes is waiting for everything to simmer. So hopefully you guys try it and enjoy it. This is the first time I've ever made it, and it definitely didn't take me as long as I thought it would take me. So I know this video ended up being a little shorter than I thought, so I will go ahead and include a little clip of a keto dessert that I'd like to make as well, if you guys want to keep on watching. So for this dessert recipe, we're just going to make a keto fluff recipe. So all you need is sugar-free strawberry jello, or any flavor that you choose, heavy whipping cream. You'll need 1 cup of that, and then 8 ounces of cream cheese. So basically, the only steps that it takes is you put the cream cheese into the mixer. You should wait for it to be room temperature to be able to mix it a little bit better, but I'm impatient, so I just found that the faster you mix it initially, the faster it softens. So a little pro tip. Then once you have your cream cheese at the consistency that you want, then you're going to add a 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and the packet of strawberry jello. I don't use the full packet. For me, it's a little bit too tangy if I use the whole thing. So I use about half to start and then just add a little bit more if I need it. So then once you've whipped it for about 2 minutes or so on the high speed, it should have this consistency. So it comes out looking like a stiffer whipped cream because of the cream cheese in it. And then I definitely can't eat all of this, so I will store the leftovers in a Tupperware container and put them in the fridge. But that's basically it. So I hope you guys try it at home and enjoy it, and let me know how it is in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.